Hi, today we're going to talk about probability distribution basics. Probability distribution is a function, table, or graph which describe the probabilities of all possible outcomes of a random variable. For example, tossing a coin could take either head or tail, and its probability distribution function is 1 by 2 because it describes the probability of both head or tail, and these are the only two possible outcomes which can happen. Random variable could be a discrete or continuous. In this example, uh, tossing a coin, it's kind of a discrete because it can take either head or tail. So our uh, mutually exhaustive events we can count. So that's example of a discrete random variable. For example, rolling a dice can take one of the six values. That's also example of a discrete random variable. Continuous random variable where the possible outcomes are infinite numbers. It's very difficult to count. For example, the amount of rain happened in inches, or even we can go to much precise values, which is very difficult to count, or number of stars in galaxies. Probability function defines a probability of a random variable equal to a particular value. So there are two properties of a probability function. The value it returns is a probability of x, and the probability should always be between 0 and 1. And if we sum all the probabilities of x, its value should be equal to 1, which we had talked about in the past. Probability density function, it's also called PDF, is a probability that outcome lies between a specific range of values. So sometime in exams we ask to compute what's the probability the x value will be greater than this 1, or less than 2, or less than 5. So in this case we just sum up the probability which is falling in this range. And other concept is cumulative distribution function. It's also called CDF. So as the name implies, it's a cumulative. It's a sum of a probability of x which are less or equal to a specific value. And the last concept which we have in here in our notes is discrete uniform distribution, where the probabilities of each outcome is the same. So in our example, rolling a dice, the probability of getting 1 is 1 by 6, or getting 2 is 1 by 6. So all the values they have equal probability, which is equal to 1 by 6, is an example of discrete uniform distribution. Thank you.